Unfortunately, a few people in my Discord did not get the memo that the ER2SE is garbage. In this video, I'm going to further elaborate on why the ER2SE is a terrible IEM. If you didn't see my previous Etymotic video, I highly recommend you watch it, linked in the description. When looking at the ER2SE on the most highly preferred intersubjective target curve, the Harmon target, we can see that it's severely lacking in bass, has too much shout, and does not have enough treble. Keep in mind that when inserted deeply, the dip past 10 kHz goes away, but 8 kHz becomes much darker as a consequence. Also, I should mention why I am using Crinical's graphing tool instead of Banbo's. This image shows the comparison of Crinical's measurement rig to that used in the Harmon studies. As we can see in the middle image, aside from the mean being slightly lacking in bass and boosted in lower mids, the compliance is fairly good. Banbo, on the other hand, is far off target. So when comparing to the Harmon target, it makes far more sense to use Crinical's database. A lot of people are going to say, oh, the Harmon target is just a dumb subjective target. I am superior to the Harmon target. Those losers can't tell me how to hear sound. Well, there's a simple answer for this. There were 3 classifications for listeners in the studies. 1. Harmon target lovers. 2. More bass is better. And 3. Less bass is better. 64% of the participants fall into the Harmon target lovers category. This includes 70% of the trained listeners. Class 2 contained 15% of the participants who preferred headphones that were boosted higher than the Harmon target. Members in this group are predominantly male and include 30% of the trained listeners. The final class, less bass is better, consists of 21% of the listeners who preferred less bass than the Harmon target. Membership is comprised entirely of untrained listeners and predominantly female and older listeners over 50 years. So if you want to say that you prefer less bass than the Harmon target, you might as well just admit that you're an untrained listener, probably female and over 50 years old. I highly recommend the Moondrop variations over the ER2SE. It has far higher bass support, less upper mid shout, and higher treble quantity. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe, a comment, and join the Discord linked in the description.